We did like some karate moves at the front of the video. Like,
It would get cut. It would get chopped.
A lot of people who have never done anything like this before, and essentially gives them a skill that they may not have been born with, something that's artistic.
so that 5-day training, like when I started working here and they let me go through the class, and the things that I learned in that 5 days of training, like I wasn't doing the stuff wrong, I was just doing it the hard way. And learning that I was like 2 mouse clicks away from saving like 6 hours on a specific technique. Like I just sat back in the back of the classroom and go, God dang it. And every once in a while they'll hear me puff and puff because I learned something in class that, man, I wish I would have learned that.
But if you have a little bit of knowledge in the software, you can take artwork that already exists and you can adjust it, manipulate it to create brand new art. It doesn't take a lot of artistic ability, just a little bit of know-how with the tools and a little imagination.
I was able to sit down and just focus on some of the areas where I didn't feel very confident in. So it was just repetition, hour after hour. And then I discovered so many cool new techniques and learned so many new things doing that.
A lot of people don't have the know-how or the time or the patience.
What makes the laser so cool is I can kind of get that third dimension to where I've got really cool paint jobs, but it's also got some depth.
Not only do you learn how to engrave and start making money directly after training, but you also have our support. We're a phone call away, a text away, a support ticket away. We can help you every step of the way, from helping you with graphics to ideas or even things that might help you with certain business decisions. Pathfinders Program allows us to take the leads that we already get with the years that we've been here and with the reputation that we built up. It allows us to take those jobs and send them out to the customers, to the students that have already come through training that are in that area. We don't need people in New York or Washington state sending us stuff. We can send out to our certified engravers that are in that area. It helps them far more than it helps us. And on top of that, I mean, who has time to learn how to build their own website? Even with the website tools that are out there for ignoramuses like me, it's still time out of your day you still have to take to get creative, think of what you want, and put it up there and make it happen. So having that done for you takes a lot of the legwork out of getting started with your laser engraving business.
There's specific vendors out there that work with people who do work on firearms and weapons and knives and that kind of stuff. So that the Pathfinder program is going to help you get started off. Like, we got all the answers. We're going to help you build a website. We're going to help you get leads. When people call up here or send us messages, hey, I want to get a gun engraved, we'll ask them where they're at, and we'll look on the map. If there's somebody close, we send them out.
With the Pathfinders program, you have access to your own CRM, which is HubSpot. As with any new software, you might need some help, some guidance with getting all that set up and taken care of, and learning how to use the analytics to further your marketing. And we're here to help with that.
And we try to give everybody who's been through our program the highest level of care we do. But we're gonna give the Pathfinder program, the same friendliness that we give to all of our customers, but we're also going to be more guided with them and saying, all right, listen, get a piece of paper out, write this down. This is what you need to do next. So it's more of a one-on-one kind of a deal where we're walking with you through these steps, kind of hand in hand, and helping guide you to the next step and then into the next step until you're successful and you're kind of ready to stand on your own.
The message behind Pathfinder is that we want you to succeed. Your success is ultimately also our success. And who doesn't want to be successful?
We're building more of a, I don't want to say family. It is kind of like, it's a relationship between us and the customers, and we work very hard to make sure that we are giving as much customer support as we can.
The main thing that makes SA Laser different is our training and our support. If you get training with other people, from what I've heard from students, it's very minimal. It's not an involved week process. It might be a couple of hours of machine basics and maybe calibration. Nothing to do with design, nothing to do with real engraving experience on different materials, no customer support or very little customer support. If it's in China, you're also dealing with email support and language barriers. We're right here in the US. We have an office full of years of experience of people who have been laser engraving, who also understand the pitfalls, some of the issues that you may come across, and know how to fix them and get you back on track.